So wait, I wasn't there from the beginning. So tell us what it was like in the beginning. Was it more of a collaborative effort? Because I came in when he was a part of the like everyday struggle, and I saw him go on his rants, and then it made me check in on the podcast, and I'm like, damn, this is a good podcast. And it seemed like he just carried the podcast. In my opinion.
I think actually that's a good point. I think actually, like the podcast before then was kind of like, he have his takes on some things, and Rory say some things, and that was about it. But I think the podcast kind of took off once Joe did the whole everyday struggle situation, and he clearly was a star on that show. So once he went took the podcast to the next level, I think that the show kind of gave him some type of credibility. So I see what Joe feel like is him, but if your boys is there from day one, and the show success is based on you, on the three of you guys, just acknowledge them. That's all. That's all.
But is it? My argument is it really based on the three of them? Because like I told you, I came in when he started Everyday Struggle. Is it Everyday Struggle? Yes, Everyday Struggle. And then I started listening to the podcast, and I'm like, well, Maul don't really be saying much shit. It's really Joe Budden and Rory, in my opinion.
I mean, Maul is more balanced though. Maul
yeah, but I don't feel like he bring anything. That's just my opinion. Oh. I mean, he dresses well, but I don't think. I mean, he got key here, key there. He just seems like he too cool for school. Yeah, and I guess that works with the ladies, but not on the podcast.
Now, okay, this is my take. I mean, I am on Rory and Maul's side. So as far as from having a stake, a percentage stake on the podcast, I totally agree with them. And the fact that all this beat boils down to of them just asking about the books, because they have a percentage stake. In order for them to know they're going to get compensated correctly, they have to see the books. Yes. And for them to get just numbers on the spreadsheet, that was just totally disrespect.
Yeah. Well, it was disrespect when he pretty much called Maul a bum. And I mean, he just really pretty much said he don't give a damn about Rory. But I'm just like,
did you see Rory's actual video?
I did. Yeah, I did. It was very convincing.
They broke down everything. Yeah.
It didn't seem like they were telling us the story, because Joe, we know, is a liar from time to time.
And Joe in Hollywood with his little fedora hat.
Yes. Ma said he knew as soon as he saw that hat, it was over.
Hey, do you got an opinion, man?
I mean,
I'm a Joe fan. I hate when shit like that fuck up. That's all. I mean, I don't caught the show a few times. I liked it, and especially if it's something I'm into it, I know that they're gonna speak on. I always listen to it, but like you said, I really felt like it was Joe shit. He brought them on, but like I said, that's a disrespect factor. Hey, we all in this together. We all got a percentage. I do need to see what the fuck we all make. I mean, you know, that's what happened with a lot of businesses and friends. You know, let me see the books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let me see.
Because according to Joe, they were salaried positions, but they said that no, they were part owners. So that's like a big part of the conflict.
Right. And I think what really make it worse, guys, is that we can't forget that they were friends. So when you mix friends with business, it can get kind of complicated at times. You know,
I don't understand how people are friends with Joe Budden. Like, he seems like a terrible human being, but I guess he got a sweet side, I guess.
Joe seems actually cool. I mean, actually, prior to that podcast, he was on Complex, where he hosted a show called State of the Culture. It was with Remy Ma, Scotty Beam, and Jinx, and that was
right. I watched that too.
I like that.
Joe, come on, but Joe is to me,
mad
he seems very toxic. He seems very toxic. Very toxic.
I'm like, have you seen him on Love and Hip Hop? Have you seen the way he talked to his host on the Joe Budden podcast? Have you seen all the little beats he been having in the media? Like, he has a reputation for a reason.
Yeah, he got a reputation. And if you listen to his music, his music always call him the Sade of rap. Because No, some of his rap is so great, but it's so depressing.
Yeah,
and that you know that he got
depression.
demons. Yeah. So like the shit is hot though, but it's like, damn, this nigga, he's been through some shit and he go through some shit, and some of the shit he even admits that it's on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if somebody can just look in the mirror and take blame for the bullshit, I can't get mad at him. That's just like you say, he a little toxic, but
he don't necessarily take blame. Like he'll write it in a rap, but to your face, he will gaslight.
Yeah, he I get you.